April 2008. Classified documents leaked to the press signal an ominous warning. The U.S. government is carrying out a covert operation to collect every newborn baby's DNA without consent. What gives the government this right is a bill signed into law on April 24, 2008 by President George W. Bush. It's known as the Newborn Screening Saves Lives Act. As part of this program, hospitals have the right to draw blood from infants without their parents' permission. Then the DNA in these blood samples is housed in government biobanks for use in genetic experiments.
This new act, signed into law by President Bush, would create a permanent repository for DNA material used by the government for whatever purposes the government wants and is considered government property. This sets a very dangerous precedent.
Why would the government want its citizens' DNA? One theory is that it can be used to find cures for diseases. Another is that it will help track the health of individuals diagnosed at birth with genetic defects. The darker side is that this DNA is now government property. In the future, will this DNA be used in government-sponsored genetic research?
If we can unlock DNA, we can rebuild it to whatever we want.
Is the government's program an attempt to genetically eliminate unwanted defects? Or could it be that what's driving this science is something else?
As if I didn't already have enough on my plate. As if I didn't already have enough things to be concerned about. Now, to add to that list, I will be contacting the hospital where my children were born, making sure that they are not using my children's DNA in any research project. You better watch out. You never know what's going to be done with your children's DNA. This shit's getting really too crazy, if you ask me.
The state of Texas is keeping secrets. It all started with the storage of blood samples taken from newborn babies. Now Austin News uncovers evidence that some of those samples were used for outside research not related to childhood diseases, studies conducted without the knowledge or consent of the baby's parents. Nancy Wilson joins us now with the results of her investigation. Nancy?
Well, Shannon, you may remember in November we showed you these cards. Well, this is what nurses use to take blood from newborn babies to test for birth defects. The problem is they take more than they need. Now, until this summer, moms and dads never knew the state was storing leftover samples and using them for research.